the colonies often change. I mean, we didn't start with the same colors of all. There's different growth medium here. So sadly, it's hard to see most of them but you can see the colonies in there. So those are isolated colonies. So I start from larger plates, and then I pick single colonies. But what's cool is some of them actually changes the color of the media. So we have like more bluish, or this one, it changed again. So yeah, so that's not even a person. I mean, we found a lot of samples already, but we only worked with oxygen. Some of them are having oxygen, and most of them don't, because in the guts there's not a lot of oxygen. So.
Would you mind talking more about your art in this project?
Yeah, well, it's the beginning of this project, and the idea really is that I want to kind of decompose the human being to recompose it. And after that, once I get all of the samples, all the bacteria separately, I have to send them to get analyzed, to know what they are. And I also do electrophoresis. We don't have a rig out now, but it's you pass a current through gel, agar. You know electrophoresis?
Oui.
Okay. So you know the typical banding that it creates? Made me think, I'll just go and show you something on the other side. It actually creates something. Oh, it's on the other side again. I'm not supposed to go out, but. I'll have them with like made me think of that type of grid. And so what I do is I use each bacteria. It's going to be one line on this, and this is actually a score for a music box. So you have like the old self-playing pianos, and there's a manufacturer here in Buffalo that's the last one that does the scrolls for those self-playing pianos. So we're going to try and talk to them about if they want to collaborate on this. So each bacteria is going to be one line. So it's going to be one accord. And then since the project is about talking about the fact that we are more than the sum of our parts, it's talking about the interactions, I'm taking each accord and putting them in arpeggios. So you know when you take an accord and you play each note separately? Does it make sense though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
So each notes, each electrophoresis is actually going to be tilted like that then. So it's going to be, and when you play it, you can hear a song coming out of it. So I did a test. Where did I put my phone? I'm scatterbrained. So yeah, so that's the idea. And then hopefully we're dealing with health and safety right now, because usually you're not able to get anything of the culture out of the lab. So I'm working on a way to desiccate them. Actually, I have those here. I want to present the artwork itself. I'm not opening this because it needs to be able to open in the VSL, but they're all dried. So I'm going to pour resin over that, and then have a clear plexi box with all of the colonies emanating from one single person, and have the music box on top of that. And the box is going to be, how do you say this in English? You know, with a guitar, you have the case that serves to resonate the notes. So it's going to be like that, but for the music box.
It's beautiful.
So I think it's like decomposing, but at the same time, because in science, most of the time what we do is reductionism. So we take something, we take it out of its natural environment, and we're trying to analyze it by itself. But nothing exists by itself. So that's kind of what I'm talking about with this project, that everything needs to be put back together in the end to really make sense. So that's it. That's the project.